Hi, house churches. How are you doing? You guys are in your living rooms. I am in Mexico City with the interns and just churches going on right now. But we want to talk about some down stuff that, since this is a down week, and basically for our down week, we've been doing lots of down things. But the one thing that we did yesterday was we went to an orphanage. Orphan girls and all different kinds of ages and different disabilities, but basically an orphanage for mentally challenged girls. There's about 150 girls there. There are 4 workers there. There are 4 workers who are basically volunteer workers, and you can imagine the kind of needs that they have, from diapers being changed to feeding, and lots of unique things of how they pray for food to show up, and they pray for more help to show up, and God answering their prayers. We had an awesome opportunity just to spend the day with them, and something simple to show compassion and love, and just go for a bit of a date on the river with them, and hang out as a group. So there's some video of us doing that, and then we'll just do a quick follow-up summary of what that was about. So enjoy kind of what we were up to yesterday. Are here
when the
interns,
walls fall
interns.
down on your old town, then you begin.
We're coming today to hang out with the girls, take them on a boat ride, play with them, and have a lot of fun right up there. Anyways, that's what we're about to do today.
I had these walls built up so strong, built when I was young in wars I won. Fortified alone, stone upon stone, so tall I could not see beyond my wall. But our walls fall down, and our walls fall down. And when walls come down on your old town, you begin. A bit undershirt, a bit insecure, I climbed up and I saw the world I liked. But my first stone cracked, foundations collapsed. Standing on the ground in stone, I found that our walls fall down, and our walls fall down. And when walls come down on your old town, you begin. Governor of the land, from where you stand, 'neath a shelter built by many hands, there is a storm. You've locked the door of people you once were. You gave a war, and your walls fall down. Walls fall down. Walls fall down like a storm comes down. I know stars fall, just a star.
Eres santo, santo. Y es una niña de dentro pendeja, de dentro así, diferente, de dentro.
So there's some different people in different stages of how they can think. She part of her work is helping this one lady who can't really think very much or do much on her own. So that's part of one of her jobs to do, is to care for her.
Entonces lo cobro, eso está allí dentro. Y hay abuelitas.
So there's lots of older ladies. They call them grandmothers there. All kinds of ages.
Hay bebés en
So there's
Tiene 6 meses.
6 meses.
So there's also babies at the Casa Hogar, and they have one there, and the baby is six months old, and
Chiquitos.
from 6 months to older ones. And this one in specific has Down syndrome.
y es de mucho amor y mucho cariño el de Cobo.
She's saying you guys, like us, accept them as people, like part of their family, and not people with sicknesses.
Wow.
So thank you.
Wow.
Y cuando usted le quiera de mucho corazón y mucho amor,
So if you guys ever can ever come back and maybe run a workshop at the Casa Hogar, or helping you, they welcome you with open arms and with lots of love.
Muchas gracias. Testimony.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so you guys kind of saw what we were up to there. We were able to be with about 5 of the girls there on the boat. Obviously, that's kind of what we could handle, and so we enjoyed that so much. The singing of songs, the prayer they had for us afterwards was just amazing. I guess people, if there isn't opportunities in your life to do down, you're missing out on a huge blessing. The prayer they had for us just had us weeping, and what a blessing. You know, when we think about how God hears the prayers of all kinds of people, but in that context, when they prayed for us, it just felt like a megaphone to God. So what a blessing that was for us. And your down event doesn't have to be anything really hard. It can be as simple as making sandwiches and then going to a need and spending time with those people in a need. And it could be something like at MDC, it could be for sick people in the hospital, or people who just don't have people stopping by their home because of their disability or whatever it is. So don't think you need to think of anything really creative. Just think of that maybe it's something simple and that you just do consistently. We were challenged to think about our tithe, and not just in money, but also in time, 10% of time. So what does that look like? Let's say if you work about 8 to 12 hours a day and you have about a few hours to eat and you factor in your sleep, and maybe you're left with a couple hours each day. Let's say it's 2 hours a day. And you times that by 7, and that's 14 hours in a week. And you tithe that, and that's 1.4 or 1.5 hours a week. What if you just gave that time to God to for like a tithe of your time into a down ministry, something simple like making sandwiches once a week and spending an hour and a half with somebody who has a need. So again, it doesn't have to be super complicated. It just has to be something that's generated out of your heart and a real desire to bring the kingdom to earth. So think about how you can serve your community, how you can serve Portage right now as you think about ways this session to do down ministries with your group. From Mexico City, God bless and adios. I've been waiting for mariachi band. I'm about to get my mariachi. Little known